Hello. Hello, my friends. I know I've been super absent here on YouTube, but we're doing our best, okay? Quarantine has been a struggle. Hope you guys like my room. I have a backdrop that is going to be, let's just be real. I have a backdrop. It would be set up, but Val's taking a nap and I don't know how to do it, and she does, so that's why it's not set up. Anywho, hey guys, what's up? My name is KP if you are new here. I don't even remember my own intro. Let's try that again. I'm not editing shit. I need to buy like a little tablet so I can like edit and do cute stuff, but like that's not today's son. Hello everybody. If you're new here, my name is KP, and if you are not new, hey girl, how you doing? Thank you to every single person that has stayed subscribed to me, because like a bunch of people like unsubscribed because I haven't posted anything in like a month. So I'm really trying my best right now. Like we have a whole new routine. Like Val is just like the best and has literally like made me a filming room and like a backdrop, and there's lights. That's why I look cute, even though I'm super disgusting, because quarantine and I are not really like vibing too hard. You guys know me, I work all the time. So when I'm off work, generally what we would do is we'd like go out to eat and just kind of like chill or whatever, but I can't because I'm working so much. Because let me break it down for you. Everyone's at home right now, right? So they're noticing shit that's been wrong with their pets for like a while, but they just haven't noticed it because they're not home a bunch. And now that they're home a bunch, rude. Now that they're home a bunch, they're noticing things that are wrong with their animals. So my hospital is balls to the wall busy every fucking day. Every day. We are slam packed every day. So your girl is tired. Your girl's face is broke out and dry as shit. Thank God for beauty lights. Or like you would not be seeing me on camera right now because I'm so like broken out and dry from wearing a mask for 12 hours a day, which is not fun. Had to take a small break there to make sure no one was like breaking into my house to murder me, because the dogs have not stopped barking. But there's just a guy cutting the grass. So crisis averted. We're all sane. No one's getting murdered today. Such a drag. At least it'll give me something to do. So, is everybody else having quarantine fever? Also, I've realized the joy of having everything in my life delivered though. So, like, I'm complaining about being inside all the time, but also for real, today I had my coffee delivered and my breakfast delivered and my groceries delivered. Just a couple little thingies that I needed, because honestly going to the grocery store is starting to give me some like serious anxiety, because like I know in my brain that I'm probably all right, and I am personally taking the proper precautions when I leave the house, but not everyone is. And I don't think that a lot of people understand like why you have to wear a mask when you leave the house. It doesn't protect you at all, just so you're aware. Unless you have like an actual like filtration system in your mask, you're protecting other people from you when you're wearing a mask. Okay, so I'm like out here wearing masks for 12 hours a day, and then also when I leave the house, you can't even go through drive-thrus in South Florida right now without a mask on to protect me from you. And you have the audacity to walk out here like barefaced, touching everything, sneezing on shit. Like, you're an asshole. So I'm losing it a little bit, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a little bit losing my fucking mind. I think my animals are super sick of me too, because they're not used to me, except for Kevin. You guys know Kevin. Kevin is thrilled out of his mind that his mommy is here all the time. The other ones are just kind of like, bitch, can you leave? Like, we like to do fuck shit when you're not here, but because you will not leave, what am I supposed to do? I want to do hood rat shit with my friends. But, oh, also my Starbucks is very watered down now because I've had it for a while. Paper straw, so don't come for me. And what did I get today? I got a caramel cold brew with sweet cream from Starbucks. I love me some Starbucks. I know it's basic. I don't care. Starbucks is good. Okay, Starbucks is good. And that's pretty much it, bro. We split our time pretty much equally between Val's house and my house. This room is actually at Val's house, not my house. You guys see my house, you know it doesn't look like this. So this is not my house. I also have this cute little light that's just making me look cute in like one area. If I could put it like right here, I think that would be more useful. But I honestly like in the little blue in the background. Tell me what you guys think. I have a backdrop, like a legit backdrop, like you won't even know. And when I get my little tablet, you won't even recognize who this bitch is with her like highly produced videos. Also, real quick, this is Shop Cat. Say hey, Shopsies. She's like, get out of my space, you stupid bitch, I hate you. Not really. She's actually super sweet. She has that kind of face because she's a cat. Anywho. So, I want to know what you guys have been up to. Also, I want to tell you what I've been up to besides work. So, I'm like hardcore needing to like film some videos so I can like actually make some money on YouTube again because I really want to buy this tablet. Like, okay, it's like called like the Galaxy S6 tablet, and it comes with like the pen, and I can start designing merch again. I know how much you guys liked it when I was putting it out all the time. I don't have a computer anymore, so it's super hard to like design shit like on your phone. That's not easy. It's pretty difficult. So I'm really trying to like invest like in my internet future here with some little stuff that'll help make all this process a lot easier for me. But they're fucking expensive. So watch my videos, comment, like them, subscribe to my channel, help me make some money so I can buy some shit. Okay. First world problems for sure. Also, I have a couple of thoughts, about all this with like essential workers and stuff, which I just had like this revelation yesterday because a couple people have reached out to me during this time and offered to send me like that they're making masks and ear savers. If you don't know what those are, they're these little like bands you can hook onto the back of your mask so it doesn't just like murder your ears off, which they hurt your ears after a while. Like I know it sounds like silly things to like complain about, and I try really hard not to. Like I'm not out here like online every day complaining that, oh my god, me still going to work and being able to pay my bills, it's such a drag. Like no, it is difficult because of the high demand right now in healthcare, and even though I'm in animal medicine, it is not so done for us at all. This is probably the busiest we have ever been, and having to wear a mask for 12 hours a day just kind of takes a toll on you, like physically, because your whole face is like, my face feels like my skin is falling off. Like it is like crispy crunchy. My nose is always like a little bruised from like my mask. Also they have to be tight on your face, so even though I have cloth masks now that I can run through the autoclave, they still, because they have to be tight on your face, like create little almost bruises. But I'm a little sensitive skin, so you know, it could just be me. And then you're breathing on your own face all the time, so it makes it all like broken out and crispy crunchy. And then you're breathing up into your eyeballs, so my eyeballs are always like ugh. And it pulls on the back of your ears, so it's actually, my ears super hurt. Again, I'm not out here just trying to be like, oh, feel sorry for people who are essential workers. And that is really what I have brought this conversation up for, is because I've had a bunch of people reach out to me and like, oh, well, I'm making masks. And I'm like, cool, I want some of your masks. They're cute. I have to wear them every day. And they're just like, oh, I'll send them to you for free. And the first time I was like, that's actually super cool. Thank you. And now after a couple people have reached out with like ear savers and masks and stuff, and I'm like, you know, no, I'm still working, and if this is your only source of income, that you're making masks to help us and help make our lives easier while we're fucking out here getting exposed to potentially a deadly disease, you should get paid for your fucking time. Like this is your source of income. Like I really appreciate people that are making this effort and reaching out to people who are essential workers, but at the end of the day, we're still working. We still have jobs. We're still being able to pay our bills, and people that are making masks and ear savers are providing us a service, and they should get paid for them. Like point blank. If you are an essential worker and you're taking advantage of stuff like this, like that's a little shitty. And I guess it just like struck me when like someone else reached out recently, because well, I actually reached out to them. I was like, oh, you're making ear savers, I want to buy some because my ears are screaming. Like I would love that. And they're just like, oh, we're an essential worker, I'll send them to you for free. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, that's cool, thanks. And the more I thought about it, I was like, no, because this is how you're making your money right now, and I have a job still. So food for thought. Also, tip your fucking Postmates drivers right now. They are busy They're feeding you so you don't have to leave, and they're risking themselves getting exposed by going not only to a restaurant, but then to your home. Make it a contactless delivery. Let them put it on your doorstep. They knock, they ring the doorbell before they leave, and every Postmate that I've had waits in their car to make sure I come out and get my food. So it's not like they're not getting stolen. They're not just like throwing your shit out the window and leaving. Like, these people are providing us a service right now that otherwise we couldn't get, like, you know. And it's not like you can't go make your own food, but it gives us like a sense of normalcy that I can get fucking Hooters wings if I want it, you know? And it makes my life a little bit better because I'm not just sitting here eating whatever. And I don't want to cook all the time. Val doesn't want to cook all the time. Like, that's really cool. So tip your fucking delivery drivers like you're appreciative, because you should be. Leave them nice reviews. Like my Instacart delivery today, let me tell you, I've never been so impressed with customer service. I usually don't order Instacart, but we were up until like 3 a.m. and I didn't wake up till like 1 in the afternoon. And you guys know me, I'm an early bitch. Like, I wake up at like 7 every day and I get up and I'm ready to start my day. I feel like sleep hungover because I don't stay up late either. You know, Mama goes to bed at like 9:30. She's tired. Okay, Mommy's a tired bitch. So I was just not feeling it. And there's a couple of things we needed from the grocery store. And I was like, I cannot fathom the idea of getting up and putting on not pajamas. I'm literally in my pajamas. I have not done anything to my hair. I brushed my teeth though, because you guys can clearly smell my breath. I didn't make my appearance any better because you guys are just looking at me, but I brushed my fucking teeth. So I had an Instacart delivery for Publix today. I've never done that before, but I was like, that's pretty cool. But I was like, man, I'm just worried that it won't come until tomorrow. But it was like, no, we can get it to you in 2 hours. So I was like, whoa, cool. So anyway, I placed my orders, whatever, and it got delivered. And I was putting on myself, I was like, some of this stuff is not what I ordered. So I went and opened the app. It was like there was a couple of things we had to think of replacements for because they didn't have, or they were out of what you wanted. One of those things was my 6-year-old likes dinosaur chicken nuggets. She likes specific dinosaur chicken nuggets. She likes Tyson dinosaur chicken nuggets. That is what she eats. That's what she likes. We all have stuff that we like. I like Starbucks coffee. Okay, like I'll live without it, but if I can pick Starbucks, okay. So I was reading the thing. I was like, oh, okay. Put in my groceries, and it was like, I was like, okay, so Publix, in my brain, I was like, Publix just decides like what they get. And I thought when you ordered Instacart, they just, like, the people that work at Publix had your stuff like ready and they went and picked it up like Postmates. Nope. They're a personal fucking shopper. They have your grocery list. They go to Publix. They get all your stuff. They check out and then they bring it to you. That's fucking awesome. And then I went and looked, and it is my delivery driver that picked my substitution, and she actually made sure that even though it wasn't Tyson dinosaur chicken nuggets, those chicken nuggets that she brought me were still dinosaur shaped. She didn't have to do all that. She has other shit to do. That's incredible. She got a great tip and a big ass review for me that was this long because I'm just like, you guys are amazing. And she really went above and beyond for my delivery. And I'm not even going to have to fight with a 6-year-old because she just got regular chicken nuggets. And I appreciate it so much. And I'm really having one of those moments where I'm just super appreciating the people that are out here just trying to make our lives easier. Don't come for me for sniffling though. Have you been on this channel before? No, I'm a sniffling ass bitch. I have allergies. I live in South Florida. I sniffle all the time. I cannot help it. It's constant. I understand that it's probably bothering you. I can't help it. It's just how my life is. I don't like it either. So let's just move on from that. Move on from that. So that's pretty much it, I guess. I think that we should really be super considerate of people that are out here just trying to make our lives seem like they're a little bit normal right now, because they're really not. And it's super easy to get the fucking quarantine depression, which I'm struggling with a little. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I am going to work every day, it's just because it feels like everything is different and I don't love change at all. And so much is changing like every day. So I was at first really freaked out that we couldn't leave the house. And now I'm really freaked out that people are leaving the house because I'm like, you're going to die. Stop going outside. So I'm going to try to do better. I know I say this in every video, but honestly, it just takes kind of a lot for me sometimes. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it takes a lot. You know, you have to get like in the right head space so you can like be perky and fucking dance and shit on camera. But sometimes I just don't feel like that because I'm super, super tired. Because I do work. I am still working and I work a lot. That's not different on the channel. But the difference is I did switch jobs. I work at a new hospital. So it's not as easy for me because it's not a place I've worked at for 3+ years. This is a brand new place. And it's different. It's very different. The whole hospital is different. Procedures are different. We see exotic pets here. It turns out I don't know a bunch about that shit. And it's learning every day. Like, I did not know. Number one, that we see shit like possums and stuff. I didn't know that until somebody was like, I have an appointment for a possum. And I was like, wow. Why do you have an appointment? We saw a fucking skunk the other day. That's just normal. People bring wildlife to my hospital. Like, if you hit a bird on the highway, they'll bring it to the doctor that works in my practice. They brought alligators for like necropsies. It's fucking so cool, and I like adore my job. I'm not complaining at all. I love my job. It's probably my favorite job I've ever had. I like to be challenged and I like to learn, so therefore I'm having a blast because I get to learn something different every day because there are so many different species that I'm seeing every day and getting to learn about them and what's okay, what's not okay. Like, it's honestly incredible. And the doctors that I work with are the nicest people alive, and also they're so smart that like talking to them is super intimidating because you're just like, oh, you are the smartest person in the world. Like, I feel like a moron just sitting here asking you a question, but they're super patient. Nobody ever makes me feel like that, you know what I mean? Everybody makes me feel super welcome and included, and I've never worked at a place that people like tell you you're doing a good job, you know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds like super like woe is me sad, but that's just the truth. That's just the experiences that I've had. Nobody's ever just been like, you did a really good job, or you're doing great today. Everybody's just kind of like, yeah, you're supposed to do good. So that's what we pay you to do. So no one's gonna congratulate you for doing your job, but it's nice, you know. It's really nice to have a career like that where people actually like appreciate you and think that you're doing a good job and tell you that you're doing well, and that's cool. They take my ideas pretty seriously, which is awesome, because I did really, honest to God, take a step down in positions when I moved to this new practice, and I'm used to being a manager and I'm not now. So they've also been super patient with me in that aspect of, you are not the boss, like, which I don't think is super hard for me personally, but I do have a lot of like ideas because that was my job for so long, like coming up with new things to make the practice run better and to do things a little bit easier. And now I'm in a place that's not really my job, but they definitely seem to appreciate it a little bit more, that I do care so much. So like, I'm working from home. If I'm at home, if I forget to do something, I'll bring work home. And they don't like that, which is weird. I've never had a place like, I mean, they're nice about it. They're just like, you don't have to do that. You know, you can have someone else do it. I'm like, well, I said I would, and I'm off work today, but I don't mind. It'll just take a minute. I'm like, I don't care. And they're like, don't work for free. I'm like, but what? That's not expected of me. Crazy. You know, it is what it is. And here we are, just out here doing our fucking best. I rambled on for 20 minutes at this point. I just miss you guys. I like having like this outlet to like sit and talk and just tell you what's going on like in my life and in my brain. But it's not like a fun video. I understand that. I'm just like, hey, here's what I'm dealing with right now. And I genuinely appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just being cool with me coming and going right now, and I really appreciate it. It's only been 4 months into the year, and this has probably been one of the longest years of my life. Like, so many things have happened, and I'm so tired. Like, so much change, and I don't do well with it as it is, and that it's just a lot sometimes, okay? But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Definitely subscribe to this channel. You know you want to. You know you do. Just do it. It's okay. Like, I won't even tell anybody. Like, it can be our secret that you're subscribed to my channel. You don't have to tell anybody. Like this video. Comment on it. Tell me how you're doing in quarantine. I want to know how everybody's holding up. Let's have a conversation. I love you guys so much. If you would like, you can follow me on all my other social medias. You can follow me on Instagram at grungexglitterx, and you can follow me on Twitter and TikTok at grungexglitter, and that is the end of this video. Oh, I also have a Snapchat. I don't use it very much, but it's grungexglitter as well. Love you. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.